Check out this friend I found on the way. Well, I made a failed attempt at something, which was making it to the hardware store before that closed. But on the way up, I found this friend, what appears to be a fully thornless black locust tree. Definitely black locust tree. Possibly fully thornless. Growing in between the sidewalk cracks. Right where they dig it up not dig it up, I'm sorry. They spray it with poison every year to keep the sidewalk clean. So what we're gonna do is hope that something of this size will actually take. I'm gonna have to water it like crazy. We did get rain today. That was nice. That part was really nice. Uh-oh. What happened? Wait. Let's go back and find it. What happened? You'd think it'd be right there. 'Cause, You see that? That's funny. Okay. Yeah. Try that again. I'm gonna put it over here even though this would never be its permanent home. Because, reason being, this will be way easier to keep watered. And the soil is excellent here too anyway. I've been having so much trouble with proper watering of black locusts. Yes, I understand. This is a weedy tree. And I'm probably gonna have to dig it out with my life when it's ready to come out. But, you know, sometimes there's just risks you take. So what I'll do then is bring the hose back here, put it on a trickle, and leave that run. And hopefully not forget it's running. My wild type currant tomatoes are coming up all over the place. Things are pretty well watered in right now because it poured today. Like the soil's at least still damp. Bless the neighbor who can't hear me saying bless you. Yeah. Nothing much going on down here. Look at how fast this columnar apple is growing. And I do still need to cut off these side shoots here. Because a columnar apple is not supposed to have side shoots. Imagine that. I also need to keep an eye out for, hopefully some mushrooms will come up. Oh, look. That's great. Don't mind the neighbors.
Why did you do that to her? Why did you do that?
This would be the first place. Hopefully. Though potentially back here. Wow, look at how this just took off. Recently I put up a video that was just a time lapse of me installing this. And this is a bean trellis. And you can see right here, that's how you install the beans on it. I didn't put one down here, but I think this one when it gets long enough, I'll just send it up this pole, I think. But that's gonna be so nice. Those are red noodle beans, and they'll go all the way up. Look, one of them's already all the way up, and then they'll just droop back down the other side. It's gonna be so cool. It's about time to trim back the Monarda, although it doesn't spread by seed. At least not, excuse me, not that I've noticed. Look at the apple back in there. Where is it? Right here. Wow, this screen is so small I can't tell where I'm pointing. This tomato's doing really well. This is one that I got at the local hardware store. Rutgers. They had like 2 choices. So I got one of the 2 choices. It's time to go around and pick some more pods off of the milkweed. I found I can have them pretty big and they're still delicious. Let's see what pretty big. Like, these are cute and tiny. Those are too small. This is about right. And then I just slice them and griddle them. As long as they're still green and soft. A little smaller than this is better, but only has to be a tiny bit smaller. So I gotta go through and pick a whole bunch more of these before they get too big to eat. Isn't that exciting? They're such good food. They get like melty, squishy, but also fried at the same time. And even without like any boiling or anything, I've had a bunch of them and they do not upset my stomach at all. So this has been really great. The only reason you wouldn't eat milkweed pods from the common milkweed, make sure that it is a fully native variety, because the oriental variety of milkweed has toxins in it. You want one that's totally just the native. And you want to make sure you don't have at least much of a latex allergy. If you're very responsive to latex, don't eat that. These are weeds. I'm thinking about starting to pull up some of these tires too. Just get some more space. Maybe put in a small orchard here too. Through here. A little bit more shade, but also a little bit more privacy. You know. And of course they'd be food trees. I think this is a doll's eyes dogwood. Because I planted doll's eyes, but I planted them over there. And they're coming up too. But I had planted them 2 years in a row. We hit the lily twice, sorry about that. And none of them came up last year, but this came up last year. It's getting kind of big. Doll's eyes are edible, but they're kind of meh. You know, meh. How many groundhogs have I KO'd at this point? I cage caught one. I burrow gassed another down. Whoops, sorry for bumping you. Down there. I seen another one coming in and out of the